Welcome to number 2 of Yin and Tonic. Here's me in my magnificent onesie. Hopefully you can see me better this time. Just a very short practice. Yin postures, as you know, we use them very much at the end of a class. I'm going to work towards next week on doing, say, a full 20 minutes of Yin postures. But for now, I'm just going to do literally a sort of like a 10 minutes, hopefully, might even be shorter, just demonstrating this posture. It's one that we all love in class. You need a wall. I now have a wall here, legs up against the wall is what we're going to be doing. Actually does have a Sanskrit name, which I've now forgotten, but it's on the link here anyway. So let's just start by seeing if you need, I'll put this again, if you've got a cushion block bolster with you, you can have that ready. So let's just take a moment just to tune in to begin with and find a straight spine. Close your eyes. Just focus on what you can hear. Some of us will have been hearing spring birds. Don't often hear the dawn chorus, I have to admit. Just to find a nice focal point of stillness, focusing on your breath. And then when you're ready, we're going to turn around, and as you remember in class, the idea is that we try and get ourselves nice and close to the wall. If you want to have your bolster either under your head or your legs, then you can do that. So if you're not comfortable with getting your legs up against the wall, and what I have to say is actually if you have a period or you suffer from glaucoma or you can't do inversions, then you're not meant to put your legs up the wall at this particular point because it is termed an inversion. What you can do is actually use a chair, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute, to actually just get your legs elevated because it's very good for the circulation and for things like varicose veins. Anyway, so for those of you doing it against the wall, we shuffle ourselves in, and then very gently you're going to take your legs up to the wall, settle yourself in, and you can either have the legs straight against the wall or you can take the legs apart. As I said, if you want, you can put your bolster under your head, you can put it in underneath the bottom here just to provide a bit of support, or you could even put it, if it's a soft cushion, in the small of your back. So I'll leave you to settle in there. If you're not doing your legs up the wall and you've got a chair handy, I will just demonstrate with my chair. Probably I will then dislodge all of my lighting, but we take the chair and just going to shuffle in and literally just take your feet here. The idea is that we've just got the ankles elevated, and again the same thing applies. We pop the pillow under our head, palms are flung upwards. And then again, turn your focus to the sense of sound. What can you hear? Try and slow your breathing down, maybe counting, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, pause, exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Exhale. Keep focusing on your breath. Finding a moment of calm, relaxation and stillness. I'm now just going to read a poem called The Tide Rises, The Tide Falls by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The tide rises, the tide falls. The twilight darkens, the curlew calls. Along the sea sands damp and brown, the traveller hastens towards the town. And the tide rises, and the tide falls. Dust settles on hooves and walls, but the sea in darkness calls. The little waves with their soft white hands efface the footprints in the sands. And the tide rises, and the tide falls. The morning breaks, she needs their stalls, stamp and neigh as the hostler calls. The day returns, but nevermore returns the traveller to the shore. And the tide rises, and the tide falls. Still keep focusing on your breath, on the sounds you can hear. And now it's gently time to bring yourself back to the present, back to the space. Very, very gently, wherever your legs are, take yourself over from the wall or your chair and just take a pause on your right side. If that's the way you've come down, just take a pause before slowly coming up into a seated position. I hope you enjoyed that, just a small yin moment. Hopefully something we can do before bed. So I'm going to do one of these, hopefully one a week. I may do more, see how we go. Anyway, have a good evening. Namaste.